One of the biggest fear people have in the cryptocurrency market, on the cryptocurrency field right now, is whether the Tether has the money that it has promised. It has promised everyone it has. As per their promise, the Tether should have at least 2 billions of dollars of reserve. And this is the biggest fear on everyone's mind. What if Tether says that they don't have this money in reserve? This will cause the coin market to crash almost by 2 billion instantly. And more so, it looks like they don't have it. And this is the report from V's rating. This is the same company which also rated, first time ever they rated actually cryptocurrency market. This is one of the company which has been rating banks, exchanges traded for ETFs, stocks, mutual funds, insurance companies, and credit unions and whatnot. But for the first time ever, they rated cryptocurrencies, and they came out with Ethereum giving them B and Bitcoin giving them a C plus. And it's the same company which has come up with a report that says investors should be cautious of the dangers of Tether. Independent rating agency alerts investor about the danger of Tether. So what exactly Tether is all about? In case you are not aware of Tether, Tether is a cryptocurrency, is the so-called cryptocurrency, which is not, which is used to park all this crypto into Tether, because Tether has a stable price, which is $1, right? So one Tether is equal to $1. So what most people do is whenever they want to book a profit or something like that, they park it in Tether, because Tether is not volatile. And also when you want to move from exchange to exchange, for example, Binance to Bitfinex or Bittrex and all that, and you want to move your dollar, which becomes difficult at times. For an exchange like Binance, you cannot put your dollar. So what do? You actually transfer your Tether from one exchange to the other exchange. So this is one of the good feature, right, which they provide. But however, the question is that do they have the kind of reserve that they claim to have? And if they don't have, this can cause one of the major coin market, cryptocurrency market crash, guys. And this is what they have written. This is another outside observer of the controversial Tether cryptocurrency is warning about the dangers it presents for the uninterrupted operation of USDT exchanges. Now, as you can see, it's uninterrupted. That means people are still buying and selling in Tether, which is risky. So it says V's rating is seeking to educate investors on the systematic risk Tether introduces to the ecosystem. Uh, so here's the big issue. It says there has never been an audit. So there has been no audit whether the Tether actually. So Tether is a company that you're trusting with your USDT, right? You're trusting one particular company that they will give you your dollar back when you give them the Tether, right? So there has been no audit at all, and the folks behind Tether has been quite shady when asked. They have continuously claimed their tokens are backed 100% by actual dollars. Yet they have failed to present any evidence to support this claim. On social media, there appears to be consensus that what Tether is actually doing is running a fractional reserve system, just like how the bank does. Bank gives about 10% of whatever cash they get. About 90% of money they spread out. They give out to other people. They loan out to other people, right? So fraction, that's what is called a fractional reserve banking. In case you don't know, fractional reserve banking, all these banks operate on fractional reserve banking. So if everyone goes to the bank and asks for their money, let's say you deposit some money, app deposit, and everyone goes to the bank in one fine day and says, okay, give us all our money, the bank will not have money to give it to everyone, because that's not what they do. They take the money from you, they keep about 10% with them, 90% they loan out. So there has been no day that everyone goes to the bank and gets the money back, and that is what exactly Tether has been doing, that according to the system it says. So in other words, most observers claim that they do not have the dollars to back up all those Tether coins. I tend to agree. It's just too suspicious. So it says that how the importance of USDT to the entire ecosystem is. So if you think that just because you don't hold Tether, it won't impact you, I have a different opinion. It might impact you as well, right? People say, okay, I don't have Tether. How does it matter to me? It does matter. It does matter, right? How the importance of USDT to the entire ecosystem, that many non-fiat exchanges like Binance or OKX use it as a proxy for real dollar in trading. It's a proxy for real dollar. It's not the real dollar. It's a proxy. And the exchanges like Binance and OKX, Binance is one of the largest exchange. I wonder why Binance has not stopped accepting the USDT. I think they can't because USDT still promises to do so, right? And it helps them have volume. So I think that is why they will not stop. It is not loss for the Binance, right? Binance is getting their trading fee or whatever commission. Why would they stop, right? But technically it should have been stopped as soon as there was a red flag. Because of it, this the third most traded cryptocurrencies and the only one with trading volume that regularly exceeds its market cap. Look at the market cap for Tether. It's about $2 billion right now. These exchanges are thus dependent on the Tether for liquidity and put investors at risk, guys. They are putting investors at risk if any government decides to pull the plug out of its printers, right? So just to give an example, now Bitcoin cannot be seized because cannot be stopped because it has a decentralized network. You have nodes all across the globe. You cannot simply kill. But Tether is a centralized cryptocurrency. So there is one company which is issuing this Tether, right? That's not the case with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is mined, as you know. So there is one particular company who is issuing Tether, and that can fall into regulations anytime. They can. That's not the thing, but they also once the audit happens that whether you have this, all this 2 billion market cap is going to be blown away from the coin market, and that will cause a huge crash. He said the consequences of hanky panky could be far reaching. What happens if Tether does turn out to be a fraudulent, right? And what happens if a major government determines that cryptocurrency like Tether are being used by exchanges to avoid regulations? What if this large source of liquidity suddenly evaporates? Yeah, if 2 billion evaporates from market cap, what do you have left? What are you left with? Conceivably, it could cause exchange failures. It could drive investors to liquidate their positions, causing sharp decline in the market price. So guys, this is one of the biggest concern right now we have in the coin market, in the overall cryptocurrency space. Till the time Tether, if Tether can prove that they do have this capital, nothing like it. But in case if they fail to prove that they have this 2 billion USDT reserve with them, then it might cause a crash in the coin market. Let me know what's your opinion on this in the comment box below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Give this video a like, share, and I'll see you in my next video.